Hail, everybody, and welcome to the greatest CG motherfucking show ever in Comicsgate Apex After Dark. I know it's probably the most underrated CG show, but in my opinion, well, we'll make it damn great. Why not? Sent some links to Shadowhawk and Rex, of course, Devil Flower Rex, and they haven't shown up yet. But you know what? Okay, let's go ahead and say hello to the mighty chat. Hello there. Tyler Jones, hey Apex Comics, how you from? I'm doing fine. Mechanicsville, Virginia, USA. I'd never heard of a Mechanicsville, Virginia. Tyler has they spell a lot of stuff in the comments. Uh, he says, I would like to know advice on mini comics for all age groups. I can draw most of the time, and I'll draw mainly comic strip and stuff. Okay, that's pretty awesome, man. I'm glad to know that. Also mentions comic book styles like Donald Duck and classics like that, but I didn't know what styles to recommend for me to draw in mini comics. Uh, you know, I am okay. And he says trying to create mini graphic novel, mini manga, and mini comic book issue series. And I draw a lot of objects as characters and animals and humans and such. That's pretty cool, Tyler. I'm glad you've sharing this. And please, I'm starting out as a self-publishing mini comics company called was it? I've waited for years to make up my mind. A Rebel Saloon Comics Inc. I hope to sell my mini comics as a start. That's a great idea, Tyler. You should do that. You should pursue your dreams. Whatever feels, whatever you have a passion inside you, light your fire. Stay focused on what you're doing, man. You mentioned big mini comics back in the 40s or 30s and 40s. They had big little books. My dad used to collect those all the time. I wish he still had them. They're probably all gone, but those things are they're very small and thick. You can actually bind them, and that's I don't know if you want to go for that. If you want to go for that, it's fine. Go ahead, do what you want. Let's see here. Yeah, there's new comments. There's a bunch of them. Hello, Michael Taylor. Good to see you. Is James Hayes. I like Pix Comics. All of you here in the chat. I hope you're having a great night. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good night. Anything? Is this all good? Hey, good. Well, yeah, I've started. Hey, Green Laser, the Green Laser. Da, da, da. I had a feeling it's gonna show up. Cool. Thanks for showing up, Green Laser. Yes, that's a good comic book character. Anyone wants to create a Green Laser comic, go for it. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. I would talk to Green Laser if he wants to do it. Big Little books are great. Yeah, they were. They were really fun. I'm now replenishing my mini comics. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'm doing this is the 35th anniversary, by the way. I started this back in 1998. 25th anniversary. My bad. It's a 35. Damn, Gavin. No, it's 35 years. Damn. Oh, time flies. This was under Apex Graphics. That was my company back in the 90s. I did Golden Age. As a side, first I did Nikolai Star. He's a Russian POW that's been captured and put into a Nazi internment camp. They're doing experiments on all the other POW prisoners, created mutants and monstrosities. They created a Chromium Man. Of course, it's inspired by Colossus from the X-Men, but he has shiny hair. And after that, I drew a 32-page mini comic, Madam X. She's a super spy from World War II. A super spy for the British MI6 group there. Oh, let's see. There's some people live streaming tonight, man. Hey, thanks for liking that, Green Laser. Cool. But I started out doing this. I did about 20. This is about 28, 25 pages. I don't know, 24 pages, I think, of this. And this is 32. So I've had a lot of plot work going on with Madam X. I decided I'm going to revive it. It's going to be Apex Comics Golden Age. So I'll put the description in. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. The symbols were for Finbat. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Finbat. You know what? Let's go and pop in the Finbat trailer. It says, oh, I love your mini comics too. Yeah, the two different kinds, man. I had a World War II streak going on in my head back, was it 1998? That's something else. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show a Finbat trailer. I may have to redo the campaign because I changed banks. And once you switch banks on this, it totally screws up everything on Indiegogo. So I may have to start from scratch on the Finbat campaign. I haven't even released it yet, but I still have time to do it. I still, add, mention Finbat pieces during live chats and things like that. People want to, they want Finbat. I want a Finbat out too, as much as possible. Dang it, why not? Let's show a bit of love for beautiful Finbat. Here we go. Yes, soon Indiegogo. Well, I'll have to revamp my dang campaign. Hello, Death Pusher. Thanks for coming in, man. Very cool. I'm gonna invite some people in the chat if anybody want to come on, man. Please feel free to come in the panel. Let's let's talk. Let's chill out. Let's talk comics. Let's talk anything that's on your mind. We'll let's talk about Tyler's predicament, how he can make some mini comics. Do stuff like that. Let's have a good discussion. Says, hey, Screenlaser says, I used to create characters back in the day and I'd draw them, but I lost all of them to Hurricane Katrina. Fuck, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Green Laser. Why not? Green Laser, have you created your own comic book yet? Your own character? You've got a great idea. You really do. So, guys, click on the streamer if you want. If you want to come on and talk, it's cool. Chill out. It's fine. If you feel like, if not, that's okay too. I'll just go ahead and blabber on and on. I have, these. Okay, I'm going to start basic. I've been doing some videos on some mini comics. This is what I start out as. I did a 2 sheets, 8.5 by 11 paper together. I fold them up and I put them together, trim them, and put together a book. You go 1 and 2, it goes through the pages like that. That's how you get your page signatures. I get 8 pages per signature on these mini comic right here. This is Madam X, of course, right here. Yep. What you do on each one, you collate them, front to back, what's going to look like. I should use more of a light table, but I did repurpose them. I'm going to produce more copies of this, and by trim them out by hand, as you can see here, here's one here, trim them out by hand. You make sure you look on the opposite side. You make sure if there's a bleed, like on the opposite side here, that extends more, make sure you cut that first. That way you won't cut through the book like that. And yeah, man, sorry to hear that. Yeah, no kidding, Green Laser. Hey, races, indie wrestling aces. Yeah, if I saw you doing it, cool. I'm glad you did. If I gonna see more. But yeah, but I'm coming up with some different, color covers. This is on a thick stock of paper. This is original color for this. I'm gonna reproduce these, print them out. This is gonna be the cover. I may have variations of this cover. I may have her cloak a darker color. I'm just gonna try some different stuff. Greenler says, no, I haven't done any comics. I'm not that great of an artist, but my brother is. He's a school teacher, so he doesn't have time to draw. I only have a few characters he's drawn from my novels. Oh, that's cool. Hail Captain Infinity! Have a beer. That's right. There's some stuff that I'd like to share. Comics that I didn't know I had, but I've discovered some. I'm going to pull these books out. Some of the new ones I know I have, but we'll go ahead and share some right now. There's a stack here. I got this is a king size special Thor #2. This is old school Thor, Jack Kirby. He's fighting the mighty destroyer. This destroyer here. It's a double thick size book. This is a reprint of Thor fighting the destroyer and I think Tales of Asgard. Oh yeah. Well, you get a old Merlin 1940s old Merlin on here. Yeah, right here. And you get Executioner and Enchantress. It's a pretty fun. Double Flyer. Hey Rex, I've sent you the link, man. Did you get there? He is. Oh. Hey.
Sitting backstage, brother.
Backstage. I'm not even paying attention.
Yeah.
Hell.
I have that one, but I think it's the covers off. I think that's a key issue, isn't it? Like early appearance of the Destroyer or something like that.
I think it is. It's like I think it may
be king size special #2, isn't it?
Yeah, it's #2.
All right, I'll look it up and see what it says about it.
Yeah, it's good.
Because I think it's a kind of a key issue.
I think it is. Also, Doctor Strange 172. I Dormammu. Let me go ahead and blow myself up so people can see it. I Dormammu. I Dormammu. Gene Colan greatness. Nice cover on that one. Creature on the Loose, #33. I think this may be the first George Perez book, if I'm not mistaken. Put something in the chat if I'm wrong.
First George Perez what?
Marvel work, isn't it? Isn't it
no.
First book? It's not?
No, I think it was in a Marvel magazine, his first work, but that's pretty.
Okay.
That's early. Yeah, that's early.
Yeah. All right. So I'm okay. Close, but no
I can look that one up too.
Look that one up.
What is that? What's the title?
It's Creatures on the Loose, #33.
Okay.
All right. 33, yeah. 25-cent cover.
Okay.
Really cool. Also, Pacific Comics back in the 80s printed out some Bernie Wrightson reprints. Master of the Macabre #2. Beautiful. If you're a Bernie Wrightson fan, I'd pick this one up. You can pick it up. I picked this one up $2 at mycomicshop.com. Check it out. I'm sure it'll maybe sold out once I mention this. If not, depends how many people are watching it on a rewind. But if you're a Bernie Wrightson fan or you just like good artwork, I would buy the Master of the Macabre. Has some old worn reprints of early Barry.
Yeah, I loved Pacific Comics. It was great.
Some good stuff.
Yeah.
I got this for $1 at Second and Charles. Prophet #5, Stephen Platt cover. If you're into Stephen Platt, this is a good one. Prophet. And if you're a Dale Keown Pitt fan, I walked in Second and Charles. I bought this for $1. First appearance of Pitt, Youngblood #4. I think a 10-page Pitt story in the back of the book. It's the first appearance of Pitt.
Yeah. Now on the annual, it was the first Thor annual, formerly Journey into Mystery annual.
No kidding. That's why it's a key book. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is the first under the Mighty Thor title. Yeah.
Yeah, good to know. All right. Let's see what the chat has to say. Okay. Hey, Rex. Hey. Hello, Captain. And I'll do a flyer. Indie Wrestling S is as a wrestling channel here. You could where you sometimes can find out about it. Go subscribe to Indie Wrestling Aces. Thanks, James Hayes. And continuing on, Night Thrasher. Anybody remember Night Thrasher from the 90s? Yeah, For Control #1. I think I picked this one up for that's $1 over at Second Charles.
Yeah, Night Thrasher. Didn't he have a skateboard?
Yeah, his skateboard, worked with the New Warriors. Punisher and Night Stalkers. This is not Night Stalkers number 6 with a Punisher, the original skull logo that we all love, not that stupid demonic logo that Marvel has right now. Night Stalker number 6. I buy that for $2.
Yeah, but Kolchak is not in that. He was a Night
Kolchak.
Stalker.
Yeah, he was the TV's Night Stalker. Darren McGavin.
Yeah.
This is rather new. I know I had this, but it's Mandalorian number 1. I decided, it's Mandalorian. Screw it. Just bought it. It's Star Wars, but I don't like Disney Star Wars. But I like the Mandalorian. I like his Boba Fett type uniform. Vampirella and Shadowhawk. Hey, Shadowhawk, if you're watching, this book is for you. Hanging out with Vampirella.
I'm looking on Creatures on the Loose.
Yeah.
Like I say, I think his first appearance, George Perez. Of course, it's a Gene Colan cover.
Okay.
With Klaus Janson, you can tell. And then George Perez and Klaus Janson art inside. Man Wolf Craven appearance. That's all it says with CGC. I'll look a little bit further here.
Yeah, man. Should be great. This is a illustrated index Legion of Superheroes. If you're into DC and the Legion of Superheroes, this is a good index book for that. And I got that really cheap. I think I bought it for like 50 cents at Hastings. No, sorry, not Hastings. It was Ralph's Records. We have a store called Ralph's Records. You buy 50-cent comics, just a bundle. Get them at a really cool price. Valeria She-Bat, the Neil Adams title, number 1. Got that for 50 cents over at Second Charles.
Oh, did you go to the comic store? Is that it?
Yeah. Go to the comic stores. Well, Ralph's Records is a record shop. They sell comics also, but action figures. They got DVDs, albums. You buy real albums there, real CDs. Just your physical media.
Real petroleum.
Real vinyl. You can hear the hiss, man. Love it. Thanks, Tyler. And Creatures on the Loose, great books. Yes, it was a good series back in the 70s. Target, Airboy, the great Sam Keith did an Airboy issue, believe it or not. And remember Lou Fine, 1940s? There's the Ace Comics presents Lou Fine, The Art of Lou Fine. I think this is number 4. They highlight different artists for each.
Oh, I have that one. Yeah,
that one?
I have that one. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's cool. And that is it for comics. I didn't know I had, but I discovered I do have it. So there you go.
That's got to be an obscure book, that Lou Fine one.
I think it is. It can barely
pretty
find
low print. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the key, man. You can buy indie books for like cheap price and low print. You can't find them anymore. They may go up in value. Who knows? Those are fun. I'd rather collect those. Like a lot of the indies. This is like the golden age of indies, folks. Marvel DC is fucking up. They're putting out crap books. Like, if you don't like them, fine. Let's go to indies. Let's support our indie creators. That's what we love to do. Thanks, Michael Taylor. Yeah, those are really nice comics. And so, what have you been producing there, Rex? Let's say your Ashcan has gone to print. So, how long do you think we'll be able to see it fulfilled?
Wow, I mean, it'll be. She'll make me a proof of the Ashcan. Probably cool. Get that Monday, and then she'll. She's printing me off a couple of different special proofs too. I'm getting one where I can then copy the pages. It'll have gray tails in it, and that Dog Blaylock drew, and then I'm going to just copy straight out of that book some copies and make be able to see what that would look like along with Devil Flyer. Also, it blown up to magazine size. I said, make me another one like that. And the Grave Tales, then I'll copy from that and make the dialogue, because I just have to put the dialogue in, and that story's done. Now that'll be in the supplement on the next campaign, along with some others. In fact, Doc's getting ready to do a second Grave Tales story with the
cool.
Bog character, and he'll, and so that could be like maybe a chapter 2, one long story. But I think we've got time to put 2 Grave Tales in there. I don't know if I want to do that yet or not. I'm still working out the details.
Yeah.
But now Devil Flyer, as far as the full complete story, it will be with the 2-age Dillard story that he illustrated, Inner Man story, along with a pinup separating them, and that'll come out 32 pages. Now, as far as the length of the supplement, I'm not really. One long story. That's right. One long story.
That's right. You can get Devil Flyer right here thanks to the Green Laser.
Got a new backer. We're $2 away from $1,100. Got a new backer.
Hell yeah. Let's get up to 1,100, everybody. Everybody back Devil Flyer.
So 5 more copies today.
Oh, yeah. So, 5 more? That's cool.
Yep. We're pushing it up there. It's
I've been starting Uber. I've been driving some Uber this weekend. I gained 4 new subscribers up to my channel. Some college guys there, and I was talking some stuff.
Awesome.
Says, yeah, I do part-time, comic book work. And I was like, I got a YouTube channel. And if anyone mentioned YouTube channel, man, tell your friends if you have one, you get some subscribers. So maybe blow yourself up, get a little big. Who knows? That's pretty fun. You never know who you might meet.
Hell, Death Butcher. Hey, Green Laser. Hey, Michael Turner.
Yeah, Michael Turner. Yeah.
Well, if you want to come on here, Finity, I'll leave. That's fine. If you got a nice long story, that's fine.
Nice long story. Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah, I have the link there in the chat earlier. If you guys want to come on in, it's fine.
So if you want to run me off, that's fine. You just come on up here and tell your story, and I'll leave.
Tell your story.
I got no problem with Finity as long as I'm in the next room,
Yeah, you're in the next room.
Yeah.
He's all right.
We have indie wrestling aces in the house as well, or did have. Yeah.
Yeah, he's around. Here's the link.
Tyler Jones. Awesome.
Yeah. Anybody want to come, man? That'd be fine. This is the Fun Chill stream, as I said in the description.
Yeah.
There you have it.
You can come in and trash my book, and I'll be out of here. I ain't got time for giving away my story secrets.
Ain't got time for that.
Yeah, well, you better give away something, because that's the only way you'll get rid of it.
Yeah, I've been driving Uber to make some extra money. Pay bills, that sort of thing.
Me, I got product in hand, and I'll be giving away.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh my God!
I'll be giving away 5 copies just as soon as I get them in my hand.
Oh my gosh, those are nice.
Or more. So if you want a chance to win some freebies, and they're double-sided. And Eric and Boyd, who won, he's getting the original artwork to this one. He liked that one.
That's cool.
So he was the winner of my contest earlier this past year.
I'll take it.
And so we got 3. The magnets are being printed up along with the trading cards are already here.
So who did those logos for you? The lettering, did they do it themselves, or did you do them?
John designed that. The artist, the Devil Flyer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
He had an older design that he designed like that for me. I can't really give you an exact date. It might have been the early 90s. Yeah. Because I've had Momentum Comics for a long time as far as the name of it, of what.
Yeah.
And I'm also doing some horizontal
let's see that.
Bookmarks.
Oh, let's see. Oh, put up again. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's like Bog, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's the Bog right there.
Yeah, I've been designing out new logos. Unfortunately, most of my other stuff is at the printer. She's having it scanned just for future
Yeah.
reference and whatnot. Hell, Greg.
Yeah, hell. And also, Tyler says, and yes, how can I price mini comics printing these days? Because printing can be expensive. I print from home. Is that cheaper or expensive? You know what I did with my mini comics? I just went to a Kinko FedEx. And I just photocopied them, and they look pretty good. Now, I just did the easy way out because printing is very expensive. And I just did it that way, just front and back, just double sided, cut them out by hand, and then put them together. Those are, yeah, I'm working on one of them right now because all you do is very
How
simple.
do you get an X-Acto and cut them out, or how do
Yeah,
you cut it?
Exacto
Uh,
knife, the old school Exacto knife way. Yeah,
uh,
exactly. You just
my
put
old
them in
school had
pages.
one of those paper trimmers.
Yeah, yeah. I still, yeah. If I had a paper trim, I would, but
Yeah, I think you can probably still buy those things. Those could be lethal if a kid got a
they
hold of
can
them.
be. Don't chop your hand off or anything like that. Your fingers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this needs to be trimmed, of course, on the sides. It gets a little bit bunched up like that. But yeah, it's fun, man. Gotta love the mini comics. And Mike says, I took an Uber the other day. Cool.
Got
Support
to
your
have
Uber
good
driver.
eyesight or a magnifier.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. You do, man. Thank y'all so
mhm.
much. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, I just do it myself. If you could afford to set aside some money, then have them printed. If you know a good printer, then you could do it that way. But I just do them all myself. That's what a real creator does. If you an old school creator
Oh,
like
well, I better
ourselves,
go back to
that's
school then, because I'm
no,
not.
you're fine. You're fine. You just create how you want to do it. If just pay people to do it, that's great too,
You
man.
see, I mean, this is large. Going to be this is larger than my book, Roach Balls.
Oh my
That
gosh,
that
that's magazine
this
size, isn't it? Wow.
no, it's larger than magazine
Are
size
you serious?
because my proof is magazine size
Let's compare it
here.
to roach balls.
Yeah, and Roach Balls is bigger than magazine size.
Oh, what the hell?
See there?
God,
It's
dog, man,
huge
that's big.
because this is magazine size right here.
Well, what
Mhm.
kind of bag and board can you have the roach balls in? Is it like a treasury edition size or what?
No, Treasure Edition would be even
Bigger
larger
than
than
this.
this. Heck yeah, a
Yeah.
lot larger than this. Yeah,
Well,
and you
this is
can
like,
get Treasury size bags and boards, but good luck
mm,
finding them. You're gonna have to special order them. I don't know what kind of bag he had. I actually cut this out thinking it was magazine size, and I wish I
yeah.
hadn't now because now I just had to slide it back in here for safekeeping. I'll have
Oh
to
yeah.
find something special for that.
Yeah.
I don't
Going.
like the special sizes,
Yeah.
but yeah, magazine size, bam, you just get.
Oh, looks good, man.
I mean, this is what I envisioned for it, impactful.
Oh yeah.
John worked, comic book size, as I said. He
That
worked
looked like a
comic book
crossword
size.
puzzle on that double spread. That looked like a crossword puzzle on the side, but I know it's a building with
Yeah. Uh-huh.
inked on it.
So,
That's
comic book size here.
okay.
He did the artwork to this size,
Oh my gosh. That's
so
nuts.
much smaller. So it needs to really be blown up to have the impact and appreciated for what he did. This just the scale of the artwork and how he pasted out. I mean, for him to work so small and have 2 eye surgeries, he's
Wow.
71 years old.
Wow.
It's amazing, the scale that he got,
Yeah.
working so small.
Gregory has a blast spot, his upcoming game, and an email information. If you want to sign up for it for his projects, do so right here. Captain Finnery says, I recommend painting pages made of gold. And
Made of
then Green
gold,
Lantern
yeah.
says, treasure edition size. Greg says, yep. Hey, James says, and then
Maybe a Treasury edition
crazy
size
size.
made with gold
So
leaf.
maybe. So I think
Enhanced.
roach balls would be crazy size, right?
Yeah, it's crazy size. I can
It's crazy
measure it.
size, man.
I
Yeah.
have a ruler. Every artist worth his salt has a ruler or two around, right? T-square.
Yeah. Greg
Uh,
says, I'm not sure if Blastbot is going to happen anytime soon. I'm missing a team member for that project. I'll be promoting my trading card game, Battlegate, very soon. Oh, good to hear.
it's 12
Hey,
inches tall.
12 inches. That's what
It's
she
the whole
likes.
thing. 12 inches tall.
That's the
Yeah.
best comic I've ever seen as well. Yeah, man.
And this
Howdy,
one
hail, Eric and Boyd.
12 by 9 across. 12 by 9.
That's
9
what
by
that
12.
is.
Yeah.
Number 12. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You can probably
Huge.
find a bag and board for it.
Hefty book, and it's a thick book. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
pretty
bigger than magazine size.
It
So
is
it's
larger than magazine.
8.5 by 11 is magazine size. I would probably fit in a standard size magazine. It might.
Look what
If
I
you're
got.
lucky.
I can't show you the back. It's
Yeah.
got nudity on it. In fact, this first time.
Oh, damn! I wish we could show. Well, Twitter could show nudity. Why not YouTube?
You can still get this. This is the
skull.
This is the original.
Really? Oh, look at that comic book
1972.
Yeah. Holy mac! What's the name of that? What is that?
Skull number 4.
Skull.
It's an underground comic. It even has the EC little thing here, although it didn't come out. It's the first complete Lovecraftian story that's been adapted to a comic, and the publisher is still selling original copies for like $10. Don't ask me where. Somebody told us, and Shadowhawk ordered me one and him one, and he just sent this to me. He could tell you where he got that from. Horror Mike was the one that turned us on to it.
Oh, Horror Mike, yeah.
And of course, I got my great X-Men books in.
Oh man,
that I traded Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk originally bought these on the stands back in the day.
Nice.
And so did I, except for a few of the early ones. But this is the run. This is the gold that you want in your collection.
Well, 142.
Of course, all mine from childhood burned up my fire. So
I have that
collection.
I have that one
so
too.
All these were gone back in 1997.
Yeah, that cover's been done so many times. Like
homage, yeah.
Yeah.
And here's another great one. Wonderful.
Oh, I have that too. Wendigo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the second time Wolverine battles Wendigo, right?
Well, no.
No? Third time?
I'll tell you why.
Why's that?
Well, it took 3. I mean, technically, the second time would be in the second Incredible Hulk issue, 181, right?
Yeah, right.
Because he battled him in 180 and 181.
Right.
Same battle, 2 different issues. Yeah, maybe so.
Okay.
It could be. Yeah. Kitty Pryde. Just some wonderful books. I'm glad to get all these in.
Oh, yeah.
Kitty Pryde joining the X-Men.
Oh, yeah, that one. It's nice.
There were so many key moments. I think I have the
change those crinkly bags, Red Green Laser says.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Crinkly.
I'll have to change out the bags. These are the ones that he sent them in.
I do mine every few years, every 3 to 5 years. I change the bags out.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. I'll definitely change these out. I've just had them here. This is the most used trope, they say, in comics, a person holding another person. I think it's like Mary holding Christ.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
That was before the Superman, the one, Crisis on Infinite Earths, the Superman holding Supergirl.
Exactly. I was getting ready, but there's so many more. If you just look, I mean, back in the 50s, way back, they've used this in every decade, that comics have been out probably.
That's true.
This is a great one. This is like a
Neil
Adams homage.
Yeah.
Cover.
Of the living pharaoh grabbing
and destroying the logo. Yeah, that's been used a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
Nice Phoenix cover.
Yeah, John Byrne greatness.
This is when this is the run to get if you like And then one of the best Wolverine covers ever.
Ah, I love it. That's been
Yeah.
reprinted a couple of times, I'm thinking. Yeah.
I bought
Oh, I love
all
that.
these.
129. Yeah.
It was a
That was,
couple of years before I even saw an X-Men on the stands. Where I was going just didn't
yeah.
carry it. And
They reprinted 129 on a Colossus action figure, the Marvel Legends one. I have that one. That was great.
I think this one might have been before my time, although it looks familiar. So I probably saw it on the stands. And
Yeah.
when I first looked at X-Men, I thought they were kind of weird. I just didn't know if I wanted to try it out. And
I'm lucky I snatched them when I did.
eventually it won out. I think this is the first appearance of Ice Queen in this one.
Ice Queen. Really?
Mm-hmm. Thinking. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of key issues in this run, like first appearance of Dazzler and Kitty Pryde, and
Yeah.
they introduced new characters.
Oh, don't you mean the White Queen, or you said
Or White
Ice
Queen,
Queen?
yeah.
Well, I'll say Ice Queen. Caroline has an appearance in the X-Men. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, there is the proletariat. Look at that.
First appearance of him,
A brainwashed Colossus.
Mm.
Yeah, that was cool.
They need to bring him back, but
I think they should, man.
Yeah.
They should bring back. Let's say
do a storyline,
Michael Taylor says Batman was holding Robin like that in the Silver Age cover. Oh, okay. I wonder which book it was.
And then later, when Todd, what's his name, was killed off, he also in an ad I know was
Jason
holding,
Todd.
Yeah, Jason Todd in his arms. Yeah, I think it was a Jim Aparo ad.
I think it was, man. Boy. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening, y'all.
Well, I got my work cut out for me to replace these Ripley bags.
Yeah, replace them at moment's notice. Take care of your collectibles, your comics.
Absolutely, especially keys like that. Glad to get those back in my collection. Glad they're one owner,
Yeah, right.
Knowing that he was picking them off the stands when I was,
Right.
Actually, he got started on X-Men a little bit. If my spinner racks had where I was frequenting, which was more than one place, just depend on what part of town we went when is what spinner rack I went to. And I never saw an X-Men till I went to a Kroger, and Kroger had a spinner rack that had X-Men on it. Like I say, I didn't glom onto them immediately, but it didn't take me very few issues of seeing John Byrne's artwork to win me over. Once I got that first issue and read it, I was like, this is great. I'm getting it,
You
should. I was hooked. Yeah.
Yeah, I ran across let's see, Michael Taylor said it was called Robin Dies at Dawn. Yeah, that one that was when the people called in, do you want Robin to die or should he live?
Right. And everybody said thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
But he came back as the Red Hood, didn't he?
He did. It's the Red Hood. He was revived. Getting back to John Byrne, I stumbled across an Iron Fist issue, the first John Byrne exposure. Iron Fist, and this is early Marvel work. I think his earliest one in Marvel is Tomb of Dracula Annual #4. He had a backup story. He drew that one. So that's the actual first John Byrne Marvel work. Just look it up. Quote me if I'm wrong, but that's, as far as I know, I believe that's the first one. I looked at his
that would be a misquote, wouldn't it? If you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, it would be a misquote.
Yeah, then we'd be.
Yeah, you have to be right. So there you go. Yeah, Apex. Yeah, right.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
That's right. They don't. Just tell our government that.
One thing I'll be doing here pretty soon is I had the idea to why not do some public domain bookmarks, public domain characters. Yeah, like Zorro is public domain. There's so many.
What about Lone Ranger? Is he public domain yet?
Lone Ranger's public domain. Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
But not the Green Hornet, right?
I believe Green Hornet is too. Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, and actually, we've mentioned this before. Lone Ranger is the ancestor of Green
Oh,
Hornet.
Green
And that
Hornet.
was widely known within the lore up to 1940. And then they just
Right.
kind of never mentioned that during the
Yeah.
war years. And it just kind of died out. But it was widely known early on in Green Hornet's history that the Lone Ranger's history that Lone Ranger was an ancestor to Brent Reed.
You know what? I think Dynamite had a Green Hornet Lone Ranger team up, and I think it may have
I
been the
bet they
mid two
did. See, they were
thousands. Yeah.
using all the public domain. You had
Yeah.
those great Alex Ross covers, the Superheroes
Yes.
Project.
And
He uses very obscure characters. That's what I like. That he's Alex Ross is not scared to take on even the most obscure characters that may have only appeared once or twice in a comic.
right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the fun. We need to revive those heroes that, even if it was briefly, they fought fascism. They fought
Yeah.
uh,
They fought for
a
freedom,
dictator
folks.
during
Yeah.
World War II. Some
Exactly,
might
man.
look at that as American propaganda, but that was really needed to galvanize and to also, much like It's a Wonderful Life and movies like that,
Hmm.
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. It instilled American pride and distilled, and I would say in the latter there, speaking of the movies, to define what Americanism was
Right.
for the American public.
Yeah. We need to get back to the brass tacks on that one with our country.
See,
Being
we
so
may
divided.
inherently know things, but it's
Mhm.
something else to put it up on the big screen and to actually
Right.
speak it and distill it down
Exactly.
and talk about it openly.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so too. We should not be afraid to open our free speech since we still have it. I know people may disagree with that, but you know what? If you don't speak freely, better time to speak is now, or else you'll be silenced. So
Yeah.
let's. I don't like being silenced. No one does.
No,
Yeah,
we're at a precipice. We're at a
we
tipping
are.
point, and need to speak up when we can. And if I say if 1,000 people of note would speak up on a bunch of this nonsense, then it
Hmm.
would all come crumbling down the narrative.
Exactly.
They need to be openly mocked and ridiculed like they're trying to do us all the time,
Exactly.
instead of being shushed, about
Hmm.
transis transgenderism being
Yeah,
taught to children and all this. This is child abuse
it really
nationwide.
is. It really is. It's
And
horrible.
you
It's just,
think it doesn't affect you. Even at my local library, somebody was fired over or resigned. I think she was fired because of inappropriate material for kids found in the library.
wow. Yeah, they need to
So
be
you think it doesn't
punished.
come to a town like you? I've seen protesters here in town.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I mean, you're driving along, you see these crazies out there with bloody crotches saying, it's child mutilation to get circumcised, you know,
Yeah. Nobody likes being
and,
shushed. You're
and
right.
they're being paid. I don't care what you say. They're either crazies doing it on their own dime and
They're
their own
paid.
time.
Is that
But,
ESG
but,
funds? Yeah,
they stopped traffic over in Memphis
it
after that
is.
killing.
Yeah, it is, man. Cross arguably the best comic book artist, but yeah, he's one of the greats, man. He did this Fantastic Four Full Circle, which I have in my library over there. Great work. I've I've previewed it one of my live streams before. Really cool book. Censorship is communism. Yeah, no kidding. Nobody likes to be shushed. You're right, man. Speak up. Forever hold your peace. What peace? But anyway, yeah, man. Go, talk up with your congressmen, your senators, your librarians, anybody. Nobody wants to be shut up. Hell no.
They're getting a free pass if you don't say.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Yes. Let
In fact,
freedom.
Glenn Beck bought at auction. He buys things of historical note, even cultural. He bought a Batman cowl recently, and he bought
Wow.
the sword, Mel Gibson sword from Braveheart.
Nice.
Now, who wouldn't like to have that?
I love that Braveheart.
Yeah.
Shit. So William Wallace
It
on that.
was the movie of the year in 1995, I believe.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
Braveheart. Hell yeah, that's a
I
great movie.
didn't see it till it came out on what we call VHS, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Be kind to rewind.
It's pretty
Right.
wild that VHS was still around up until the late 90s, I think.
Mm.
Those, and then discs came out.
Yeah, James has his best comic book artist today, probably either Shantha Jetty or Kenneth Rocafort in Comicsgate. Ross is a big two, has been,
Hey,
well,
James.
has been, still is. I mean, he still is an artist. So, yeah, he's a big two. Great there, Alex Ross. Will Alex Ross come to CG? I doubt it,
I'm glad
but
to see Shanth's artwork. I'm
I love
glad you
seeing
brought
Chance
his
art.
name up, James.
Yes, I love
Um,
Chance art.
I did read your
Yeah,
Gmail, your email to
his,
me.
his
I'll
models.
respond to you
Hmm.
here in a little bit.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I'm glad to see Shanth's painterly style make it
I
into
love it.
CG.
Yeah,
We need a varying, that's what I liked about the wild stuff of Bill Sienkiewicz. I didn't
mm.
always like it, but I knew what he was kind of going for to push
It kind of
comics
grew on
into a
me.
more
Yeah,
an art style, and that comics need that. They need to. And happy birthday to Jackson Pollock. By the
yeah.
way, today's
Oh,
his
it's
birthday. Yeah,
happy birthday! You can make a cake for Jackson Pollock. Probably his granddaughter did. Who knows? Yeah,
yeah. I never knew till I
that's
researched
special.
today for his birthday that he had a daughter with Marilyn Monroe.
Jackson Pollock,
Yes, indeed.
child with Marilyn Monroe.
Yes, he did.
I wonder what her name is. The daughter or son? You know,
It's daughter. I just said it's
the
daughter.
daughter. Daughter.
Her name, I don't know. I didn't. I never came across her name,
Wow.
but they
So he
named her.
had he had a thing. He had a little
Yeah.
interaction with Marilyn
Oh, he
Monroe.
had a lot of interaction with a lot of famous people back then.
Wow.
He was the first American artist to earn $1 million for a painting. First
He
American,
did.
I mean, first painting ever sold that made $1 million in America was one of his.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have love for painters who can use their skills to make comics. Yeah, me too, man. I used to paint when I was in college. I did some oils, some acrylics. Never really got into it. It got a bit messy for me. That's probably why I don't do it much now. But I would like to get back into it if I can.
You're very special, James. What you do to this community, dropping links and
Thank you, dropping me links. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
my father drove Marilyn Monroe in his cab. Oh,
Oh,
really?
that's
That's
neat.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd love to hear that story.
What kind of year was that? Was
It's got
that
to be
back
in
in
the
the 50s, 60s?
I
What?
think
Because
maybe mid-50s, I bet.
she died in the early 60s after the
62,
misfits. Yeah.
1962, yeah. 36 years old, man.
And I don't think it was by natural causes. I don't think
No,
it could have been a mistake with pills. It very well could have been, but
yeah,
I think she might have been silenced.
it's very, very suspect. There's a Marilyn Monroe movie on Netflix. I'll see it before my subscription. I I canceled it, but February 1st. But I'm gonna see it before, and it's what's her name? Krista Diarmas. The chick goes in 007, the last 007 movie. She plays Marilyn Monroe. Her last name's Diarmas. So yeah, she looked good. I'm gonna have to check it out. I do like Marilyn Monroe stuff, man. It's really cool.
I think in our time that I know this is a strange comparison, but Madonna was probably our Marilyn Monroe for a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like that.
yeah,
She'll
I
never
know.
be like, yeah,
She'll never be a Marilyn Monroe exactly.
never.
And Marilyn
I mean,
Monroe,
look,
I wasn't even alive when she came out, but she was
yeah.
like one of those.
Arthur Miller was with her. Yeah, Arthur Miller, the author. Yeah. Captain says, because of the atmosphere of general censorship, I'm deliberately making Captain Finity more controversial. Good to know. Good to know that.
Well, she married Joe DiMaggio.
She
I
did.
think she was looking for a father figure, an older
She had
man that
daddy
was.
issues. She
She
definitely had
did
daddy
have a
issues.
daddy issues, yeah.
Yeah.
She slept with Bob Kane. She had a tryst with Bob
Bob
Kane.
Kane? I
Yes.
didn't know that. Batman?
Heck yeah.
Grin?
Yep. Hmm.
Well, she should have had some with Bill Finger.
That was early on
He would have did
before
her with the finger.
before she went with Marilyn Monroe when she had
Yeah.
her. That was early in her career.
Captain Finney says hot models often go for slightly older writers. Yeah, that's true. They kind of do, don't they? Hot
Well, she was
models.
she was a very troubled person. I'm
She was.
saddened that she didn't get more help earlier on in her life and work
Yeah.
out some of those problems. But when you're a mega star like that, and she was one of the early mega stars, fame can be damaging. It was damaging to Elvis. It was
Yeah, it
damaging.
was.
It was damaging to Muhammad Ali. I mean, one reason he fought so long was Farrakhan and his crew. They
Yeah.
were getting money, a percentage, because he was giving them a percentage of his prize money, which was a lot, and they were egging him on, keep fighting, till he damaged his brain basically
Wow.
and developed Parkinson's and everything.
Jeez.
Uh,
Captain Finney says Bill Finger probably did all the work in bed too. Yeah, since he did all the work in Batman, he probably did work with Marilyn Monroe. You go, Bill Finger. Proud of you.
okay. I disavow all that. What Apex said and Infinity.
What if they ought to make a little short movie about that? Bob Kane went to bed with Marilyn
I
Monroe.
hope his daughter
Bill
doesn't
Finger.
contact you over that. But anyway,
Yeah,
moving
yeah,
on. Yeah,
right.
Bill Finger should receive most of the credit for creating Batman
I agree.
over Bob Kane. Bob Kane kind
Yeah.
of took all the credit, but Bill Finger and then of course Jerry Robertson created the Joker and other things to the mythos as well.
Right.
And I'm glad
Current
to
Batman
hear that
comics.
he's getting credit for that. In fact,
Yes, he is.
Glenn Beck, when he was talking on the show the other day, and they replayed it today at being the weekend, his interviewer, I think Metzler was his name, he's come out with a new book on the assassination attempt by the Nazis of the Big Three when they met in Iran during World War II. There was an assassination. Of course, we entered the world the right after that. That's a little known fact that they tried to that they had a couple of Nazi assassins to assassinate the Big Three at the meeting at Yalta.
Oh wow.
Stalin, and of course Stalin was a douchebag. He started out with the Nazis till the Nazis turned on him.
Yeah.
Early. I mean, he was looked at as an Axis power in comic books early on, and it quickly changed his tune once the Nazis turned on him.
That's wild.
Of course, he killed more people than Hitler ever did, his own people.
Yeah.
And so did Mao. So
the Mao Zedong.
yeah,
Yeah.
20th century was full of war. Let's hope we don't have more of it. Of course, Ukraine's going on.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. Yeah, Michael Tess says he also drove Jackie Robinson. That's pretty cool.
Why, one simple question. Why pulling out unceremoniously, leaving people behind, American president not keeping his oath of office, leaving people behind in Afghanistan, and then get us back in another war that we don't have any invested interest. We had invested interest in Afghanistan, spent $100 million on our embassy there, and we just all leave it.
Yeah.
With billions of dollars worth of equipment. It's a payoff to China, to Russia. Plus, there's a giant copper mine that China owns there that now they can mine. And those metals are going to be, especially with the new electric cars that they're trying to push, is going to be needed. So China gets rich, Russia gets rich, and we get poor.
That's ridiculous. We have the wrong people running our government, obviously.
Hey, Wolfer.
Hey, well for let's see, yep. And let's see. I heard that Bill Finger wrote the script for 66 Batman Clock King episode. That's cool. Wilfer,
He
what's
did.
up?
Yep.
Yay. And
Jackie
Catfish is better
Robertson.
dead than
Wow.
red.
Did he know who he was at the time? Obviously, he did.
Yeah. It's Jackie Robinson. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, there he is.
Well, I mean, if he was
42.
pre-becoming famous, you'd never even know.
Right.
He's just some guy, right?
It's like, well, half got his
You-
trading card right here. Yeah. It's Jackie Robinson.
oh yeah, would you sign my card?
Sign my card.
That
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be awesome, man. Why not?
Yeah, he started out in the Negro League, and then the first quote black man in
Yeah.
baseball.
That's right.
Yeah, imagine the pressure he was under to perform, and yeah,
Mhm.
I mean
Great.
that was when there was some division and segregation, and thank you Democrats, because they're the ones that did it all the way since the Civil War. They destroyed Reconstruction.
Yeah. They came out with the Ku Klux Klan. That was the Democrats that did that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Look it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's history, and they're trying to tear it down. There were statues of Robert E. Lee and put up all this other modern day crap.
Yeah.
All beauty have been taken out of public statuary.
Yeah, we need. I don't know why they do that.
Historicity.
Try to erase history. You can't do that. The fact.
Okay. People have been doing it for thousands of years. Yes, you can erase it. To the victors go the spoils. What would we be if the Nazis, on TV, we would have been the Nazis on Nazi TV.
We would have been speaking German right now. This would have been a Hitler channel, right?
Well, we almost wound up at our founding. They actually took a vote, and German was one of them. We were like a vote or two from speaking Hebrew. I had just assumed that we were English, for most of us from England, but they actually took a vote. What national language are we going to speak? And German was one of them.
Wow. I'm glad he chose English.
Yeah.
Hey.
Which is one of the most difficult languages, because we, have words like rendezvous, which are from France, and we have words from Spanish and just all over.
Wow. Got to keep our history alive, folks. That's what I love
Definitely.
to do.
If we don't, they'll rewrite it. It's revisionist history.
Yeah, that's BS. Need to be stopped.
Yeah, it is. But it's all planned BS, and it's very effective. And it's brought us to the point of where we're just right on the edge of the cliff. It won't take much to drive off the cliff, though, Apex. It's pretty scary times we're living in.
Climb back the cliff, bring a rope, climb back up. Kick their asses.
I didn't feel like you and I are old enough to remember the Cold War and how that kind of wound down in the 80s under Reagan, and then came to an end there in the Bush Senior's term, but with the fall of the wall and everything.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
But I didn't as many, you probably had drills too. In the event of emergency, get under your desk, put your head down, and we would watch civil defense films, right? Some of them all way back, made in the 50s, but they were still showing.
God, bring that back to schools, man. Tell these damn teachers to
now they have drag queen type stuff, and everything.
Knock out the drag queen crap. Stupid.
Yeah.
No one wants to be a drag queen.
What I'm saying is I never felt threatened my liberties and everything, anything like that under the Cold War, which was bad enough to live under, which, for the majority of our life, we lived under till it was done away with in the late 80s. And that wasn't as bad as what we're living through now.
Yeah, it's terrible.
This is globalism. This is lose your sovereignty, lose your nation. And if we're going to take it back, it's going to be on a local and state level, because that's all we got left.
Yeah, I know.
Are they going to pack the court? The Supreme Court, we see it's not even going to stand up for our election rights. And other
No.
things. I mean, just hear the case.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to do that. It's too
Yeah.
controversial. Well, what are
Well,
you there for? I say
yeah.
term limits on even on the Supreme
Sure.
Court, not
I
lifetime
agree.
appointments.
I
Why
agree.
why are we letting a few people decide? I mean, after 50 years on the abortion issue, they go, "Oh, that was wrong. States do have rights. We overturn it."
Right.
The 50 years of being wrong,
Yeah.
and everybody thought that they would never overturn it to
Mm-hmm.
begin with.
Yeah.
And everybody was shocked, even on our side. Whoa, I never thought this would be turned around in our
Yeah.
lifetime. Well, with
Yeah.
God can do anything. That was
That's
a
right.
God. That
God
was
is
like
good.
in your eyes.
That's
Oh,
right.
wise guy. Eh? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You try to turn on God, God's gonna fight
Yeah.
back even harder.
Well, not if we
It-
don't hit our knees,
we
not
got yeah.
if we don't pray it in. God
Yeah.
uses people.
That's right.
You know,
It's good to have prayer. It's good to have,
you
God in
have
your
not
life.
because you ask not.
That's right.
Gotta
Exactly, man. Exactly.
ask. Can I have a Coke? I'm thirsty. Sure. Here.
Yeah, yeah. Here's a
I
Coke.
didn't know. I didn't know you were thirsty. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just here pouring drinks.
Yeah. God could probably have a Coke appear before your eyes. You wouldn't even know it. You're like, oh, right there. Oh, thanks, God. That's cool. Yeah.
You think? They
Maybe.
say he can do anything. I guess
You can do
that would
anything.
be in that category. He can do anything.
Absolutely. Be
Yep.
Coke out of thin air, man. You never know where it came from.
Fight me on that one.
Fight me on that. Come on, it happened. Here's proof. Yeah,
Oh, he could.
he
No
could.
doubt. In my mind, he could.
Yeah,
When he
exactly,
says I
man.
can do anything and that I was here before even the universe was formed, I
Hmm.
believe him.
Yeah.
But that's just my beliefs.
I'm going to share something here. I got,
Oh, the
yeah,
edge.
yes, The Edge. This is Marvin Wynn, who's associated with Heroinberg and it's Comicberg, which is their group of comic book creators. This is a website, The Edge. I've asked Marvin to come on sometime if he wants to talk about it. So I'm just going to kind of preview through this thing here. This is all the characters appearing in the books. There's a story. Let's get to the story. This is The Edge. This is really cool. There's a lot
You
of
know
nice.
the premise of this? Or
Yeah, due to the sensitive nature of the Edge and its top secret classification, not much is known about its origins. It's also unknown that any information is based on fact or fiction. It is to this day unclassified by the FDA. Without this classification, it is difficult to categorize what the Edge is. It could be a steroid or an enhancement. Since the first known case of an Edge carrier, they have been known as the Enhanced. This name is struck until this very day. So, what does the Edge enhance? From research that has been done for over the years, the Edge appears to activate or perhaps to reactivate a repressed genome. This genome enhances semi natural abilities that may or may not have been present in humans' RNA. For now, it is unknown why genome is only activated in a smaller number of people. These abilities are not limited in their range, class, or destructive nature. Some abilities are only present through outward sources, including but not limited to weapons and or vehicles. Oh, that's pretty wild. All right, then get into the characters. There's Blaine. Where's Blaine? Uh, okay, well, uh, Blaine. Where's Bolt? There's Blaine. That's Bolt. Uh, it's him.
I thought that
HYM.
was bulge.
Him? That looks like a her. Like it could be a him. Wow. Interim. Ah, she's cool. Looks nice. Mystic. Okay, he's got double swords. Are they magical swords? I don't know. Randa. There's Randa. Ah, she's nice. Shift. There's Shift. Okay. That's cool. Spinoff. And he's invisible. I don't. Where's Spinoff? There's no spinoff. Is he?
He's spun off.
He spun off. Oh, damn it! What?
Oh, I had a nice dinner at Olive Garden today with
Really?
an ex roommate, and he has a 2014 black Stingray, and
Oh
somebody
yeah.
mentioned it looks a lot like the Batmobile, so he went and got license plate says Gotham on the back. So we were riding around in the Batmobile today.
Nice. There's a contact
Uh,
list there. You know, we have a message. It's Comicsburg. What is Comicsburg? Of course, Monarch Publishing and Heroinberg. We've had
hey,
Heroinberg
Heck.
on. And then, yeah, we also had Marvin on earlier in the last year, I believe, one of my live streams. Hey, Hex. Boy, oh, boys. Hey.
Genome. Genome.
Genome. Genome. Do you know the name Genome? No, I don't. Do you, Hex? You want to come in, Hex? I'm going to put in a link if you want to come in chat. If you want.
He's got another hour to kill Hex.
I got another. Oh, I guess.
He guesses.
Yeah, man. We're going to paste up. There you go. Get in here, Hex. Put the link in the chat.
Not demanding at all.
Yeah, support Hex Allen Comics has Nephilim Squadron in demand on Indiegogo. The link's below. Click it out. Check it out. It's a good book. It's a nice, fun read. I haven't read it yet, but I will. But anyway, yeah, let's get to this. Is Comicsburg here, and let's see, retailers. Oh, they got retailer lists. Holy crap! Well, Comicsburg titles may be available through Diamond Previews starting in 2023. I only got them in Diamond because Marvel DC is not in Diamond anymore, so I've heard. Videos. I got some videos here.
Hex, get in here and give him a hard time after having your book for so long and not reading it. That's
Yeah,
how much he regards your book.
I should
Get
read
in here and get on it.
I should
I
read
can't
this.
do it all by myself.
I know, man. I know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait next week. Well, I mean, I'll be fulfilled. I'll be getting all the packets and stuff ready just as soon as it's in my hot
Speaking
little
of
hands.
speaking of Olive Garden, I like the sampler plate. Do you like the sampler plate, Rex, at Olive
No.
Garden? You don't? Have you had it?
I don't know. I've never had it. I had the spaghetti. That's all I can tell you.
Fettuccine, spaghetti, and lasagna.
I think,
three.
okay, maybe I have had that then.
That's good.
That's a lot to eat, though.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Fettuccine. I think I had that the last time we went.
It's
there.
so good.
Yeah.
Always
It's pretty wild because we sat at the same table, which
Yeah.
is in the section of his ex-wife, and both of them used to be my former roommate for like 4 months.
Oh wow.
They had 2 children together out in California, though. After we split apart, I went back home for a short time, and they went out to California because I said, "Well, there's 2 of you here. You should both be paying rent," and cut mine to a third. They didn't want to do that, so I said, "Well, I'm out of here. You pay your own rent." They eventually took off and went to California.
Yeah.
That's only fair. If you've got 2 people living there, 2 people need to be helping pay the electricity bill and everything else, you know?
Yeah, no freeloaders, man.
You know, no freeloaders, no.
Yeah. Remember when California used to be the dream place to go to aspire to make it in Hollywood or whatever? It's not so much anymore. Hexalon says, that's fine. Not reading crowdfunded comic for months is standard operating procedure. That's true. That's a bunch of crowdfunded books I haven't even read. I read a few, but
most of them I haven't read.
Yeah. Chicken Parmesan is pretty good. Yeah, you're right. It's good. Italian food. Yeah, man. It's great, man. I love Italian food. Yeah.
But you really need to read what you buy when it comes to Comic Gate, because usually there's a sequel. You know,
there is,
and it, you know, will I back it next time?
Yeah.
Definitely. Is it any good? Is it, you know?
Yeah.
Did you have an enjoyable experience? Just don't back stuff just because, you know, it's this certain person, or back something that's, you know,
back something you like. Yeah, you might like. Yeah. Greenlight says most of them are years overdue. No kidding. Yeah, Ethan's going on like 3 years, but trying to get Wreck Planet out.
Well, I don't know, Green Laser, if it's most of them, but there are a bunch. Yeah.
There are a bunch of them. You're
There's
right.
too many. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, true. Good evening, Green Laser. Michael Taylor. Yes, good evening. Yes, it's 12 o'clock Central now, 12:11. 1:11 East Coast, and if you're on the West Coast,
Turn
it's
into a
10:11.
pumpkin.
Turn to a pumpkin. Where's my pumpkin head? I'm going to put one on.
I didn't even have dinner because my lunch was so large. I mean, it's like, wow, I had minestrone
Yeah.
soup and garlic bread, and also had Italian donut.
Oh,
Italian
wow.
donut's not what you think. Italian donut is like these little rectangles with powdered sugar, and you had like hot chocolate and hot raspberry to dip it in. It was quite good. Yeah. When it was hot. Once they cool off, they're good, but they're not as good when they're fresh, hot out of the oven.
Damn. Yeah. My mom wanted to go to a place called Twin Peaks restaurant. Twin Peaks. Yeah. Yeah. And went in. It's like Hooters. You know, women are scantily clad, bosom, cleavage.
I've never been to Hooters.
I've been to Hooters. Twin Peaks. It's like Hooters, but I think it's more like a sports bar, like Hooters is. But it's they don't have to wear the same uniform. No orange or white. They just wear like a plaid shirt that's tied around the waist, and
Well, my friend drives for FedEx, so he, wanted a good meal because he gets tired of Denny's and all these other places and he wants a good meal, and he thinks a good meal's like Olive Garden. I think he goes there to see his ex-wife too.
Yeah. Yeah, Twin Peaks has some good food. Great chicken fried steak, really on a nice big old plate. Chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Great meal. You could feed like a couple of people.
Welcome to the Food Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
It always devolves into food.
From comics to food.
Yeah. Well, kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have to eat to create your comics or read your comics, right?
Oh, there's the connection.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. There's a connection, man.
Yeah. Now, I prefer brown gravy. I'm not a milk gravy type guy.
I like the milk gravy. I like both, really. I'm not. I think milk gravy looks best on chicken fried steak. I've had that for years.
Well, I would disagree. I'll take brown gravy, but they're both. Okay. Yeah. That's good. And I've even had, if they don't have that, give me some au jus, some thin au jus.
Oh yeah.
They have like a roast beef sandwich. That for the dipping.
Oh, the dipping. Yeah, all of those Arby's stuff.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's fun.
But yeah, good chicken fried steak. Oh yeah, good stuff.
Just can't beat it, man.
I'll eat it by itself, but a little mustard with it.
Hold the drinks between their breasts. That's true, man. I love the women who could do that. Hold their drinks. Like, there's this one show. What's it? Hugh Hefner had a show, was Playboy After Dark. It came on in the 60s. They had this woman, I forgot her name. She held like 2 wine glasses on her breasts, and it says, "Hold them straight." I went, wow, she is endowed. God bless her. Wow.
Yes, Alterna has Pizza
Medi. That's right, he does. Yeah. That's a good food. Pizza. Gotta love pizza.
Pizza's my favorite food in the world, except for grapes. I mean, they're both hand in hand.
Yeah.
Favorite fruit. Processed food would be pizza. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Number one processed food.
The way pizza was brought over here was the Sicilian type immigrants, right? And they would make a cheese and probably basil, tomatoey, pizza, not with all the toppings like we had today. And they would take it to work with them in the factory and put it on the radar on the heating units, and it would cook while they work, and then come lunchtime they go have a hot pizza.
God damn.
That's how it was brought over here. They put it on the radiators, is what I was trying to say, these big factory radiators, and they would cook their meal as they worked.
That's crazy.
Good. Yeah,
man, some way to do it though, man.
Innovative. Yeah.
Dang. Well, okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna head on out. So I appreciate
we're moving on up.
to the east side, to the great apartment in the sky. I'm gonna have a laundromat too, and it's gonna be Apex Laundromat. So there
There
you
you
go.
go.
The east
We
side.
finally got a
Peace.
piece of the
Pie.
pie. Yeah.
Amen.
Beans
Yeah.
don't burn on the grill.
That's right. Hold their drinks between their breasts. Yeah, there's some women that do that. And I appreciate them doing that.
Now, if
God
they
bless
can
them.
hold it there and
Hold
then
it there and
drink
like,
from it, now that's some skill.
oh, talent. That's talent.
That's talent. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
I
invite.
guess they could if they gave themselves a lift, you know.
I'm gonna have to invite one of these type of women on the show sometime on Apex After Dark. I want to have a Hugh Hefner effect, a little bit. You know, we'll talk comics and promote people at the same time, but yet I like to have a little bit of you know, nostalgia, or a little bit of little weirdness of fun. You
A
know, that's
creep. Yeah.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah, the
oh,
creep,
God.
yeah,
That
maybe. Oh,
exactly is why we can't get women on here.
who can turn this down?
A
Come
lot
on,
of
ladies,
people,
you
a
know you'll
lot
love
of
this.
people, a lot of people,
Ah, I love,
a
appreciate
lot of
that.
people.
We love women so much we lick them. Isn't that wonderful? Just giving them a tongue massage. It's fine. La 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 la.
Not
Yeah,
in private, right here in public,
right. In
ladies and gentlemen.
public. Yes, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen, in public,
yeah.
of course.
Nobody likes to be ogled in public unless they're an exhibitionist.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I wonder if, yeah, I'm still,
Any takers, my email is
yeah,
send me pictures.
right. Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night.
You know,
Amen. All. Yeah.
cool. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
I'm
it's
still
been
eight
good,
people here.
Apex. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I was
No, it's fine,
woken
man.
up from my dream finally.
Oh, yeah, good dream.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good to know. You two could be dreaming. I'm actually getting Devil Flyer Rex's book. Devil Flyer is on Indiegogo right now, trying to hit $1,100.
$2
Well,
away from it
look,
unless
if you
we
go ahead and
have
share that, if you'd like to share that page, Rex, we'll go and put it in
sure.
and check it out, man,
Yeah.
before we
Okay.
sign off.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
do that.
already, not yet, I guess, Michael. So there's 8 people still in the chat, so I might as well just keep going.
Thank you everyone
Okay.
for your
Oh, there
support.
it is. Devil Flyer. Let's check it out.
Mhm.
Is now up to
One trailer and I up you one. Give him a look at the book here. Devil
only on
Flyer's
Indiegogo.
not the only character in the book too. The supplement is in there as well. Yeah, $2 away from 1,100. So thank you everyone.
Guys, yeah, it's a good $10 book with postage, $16. You got 24-page ash can plus 3 bookmarks and 2 trading cards, right?
And 2 magnets.
2 magnets. So he's adding the
Mhm.
magnets since it went to over 1,000. That's
When we hit
fantastic.
1,000, I said that we would get Amanda B her magnet. So there's a
Oh
couple
yeah,
more.
man. Yeah, I'll have to get my tab open. Yeah, that's right. Keep your tab open. Or if I link above. Good stuff, Devil Flyer. Yeah, you know it is. Premiered 13 hours. Quill. DC Comics special pencil drawings for my backers. Oh, all right. Pencil.
I
Hex
say
is
try before you
there.
buy. Read the first 7 pages. If you don't enjoy that, then don't buy the whole book when it comes out. The mail up will go out as soon as I send everything out on the ash can. So that'll be pretty soon.
Just check out Hexon Comics. You got
I
subscribe.
hope next weekend, I will be stuffing bags and sending
Oh
out.
yeah,
Getting ready to send off.
I would be. Oh man! If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and ring bell for notifications to my channel. I'm trying to reach 600 subscribers. It's on my way up there. So yeah, if you haven't already, just subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. And subscribe to Devil Flyer Rex as well. And subscribe to people who have YouTube channels, including Hex Allen. And I'm not sure if Green Laser has one or not. I'm not sure if Michael Taylor has a channel or not. I don't know. Yeah. Mention in the chat if you do have a channel. I'll go ahead and rent you. I need to check my. Where am I at? No, that's not it.
There's my YouTube channel.
There's a YouTube channel. Yeah. Subscribe to. Oh wait, it's not even up there yet. It's coming. There it is. Subscribe to Devil Flower Rex. I'm going to check on.
I'm 10 away from 300, so I'm catching up with you.
Oh, that's really cool, man. Should bypass me. Should bypass, a lot of fun creators.
Oh, you got a jump on me. You got a large jump on me.
Well, yeah. Oh, 573 so far. Oh, thanks.
I know, guys. You're nearing 600. I'm nearing 300. So you're way ahead of me.
Yeah. Okay, Michael Taylor, would you like a wrench? I'll give you a wrench. Not mod. Anybody else want a wrench? You haven't had a wrench? I'll pass out the wrench. Or Tyler Jones, would you like to be a wrench and promote your work, sir?
And while he's doing
you are now wrenched.
I will show you some of the artwork. It's supplemental artwork.
Yes, let's show
just while he's wrenching.
Yeah. Yes, I've had 2 so far.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Let's say, look at that. This is what you'll get in the Devil Flower Ash Can, but this is the larger size.
That's right. This one here will be a trading card for sure.
Oh wow!
That was made to be a trading card by John that drew, and then here's a piece by me, and a piece by Doc Blaylock. So it has other characters in the back of it. The wraparound cover, which will be coming soon, hopefully.
Oh wow!
And, with all the characters in there, that's a great way. There's 14 characters right here. Just the ash can has first appearances of characters in here. A plethora of a Parthenon of characters in it. So,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's got a lot of first appearances, first cameo appearances.
Oh heck yeah, man!
So get yours today.
Get yours today.
The ash can size. This is a big magazine proof, but the Devil Flyer #1 will be magazine size. Can't wait to get it in my hands and get it out.
That'd be awesome, man.
Thank you, Michael Turner. Appreciate that.
Yes, I'm going ahead and put in my link in the chat here for my 2 books, Apex Comics Cavalcade and Apex Comics Golden Age.
Michael, if you've not been over to my channel, come in tomorrow sometime and I'll rent you.
Heck yeah, man.
I wrench everybody.
Yeah. Promote your works. Yeah.
And I wrenched him once. He lost his privileges.
Oh, darn it.
He wants to be the king of controversy.
Is he?
Go do it. Go do it and sell your books. I hope you're success at it. Just don't rub that stink off on me.
Don't rub that stink on me. How dare you? Don't rub that on me. No.
Do I sound like that? Really?
I know.
I'm offended.
I am offended. Oh, no.
Maybe I said I'm offensive. I can be that way too.
Right.
You had to paint me in a corner though.
It's all fun, man. It's all fun.
Can you believe we're working on year 2 of co-hosting together? That's awesome.
And this is really cool, man. I appreciate you coming on the journey with me, man. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it just worked out that way, didn't it? I mean, you were in a chat, I was in a chat, and you were saying, "Hey, I'm going live after this show. Come join my first live stream," and been together ever since.
Yeah, man.
There we go. Apex Comics Cavalcade and Apex Comics Golden Age, $10 each, or 2 for $20. I bought the 2 for $20 with bonus.
Yes, you'll be getting yours. Yeah. Him and Rex and Shadowhawk has promoted, has actually bought them, and I'm putting them together as we speak. I got a few of them there. I'm getting the color covers for Nikolai Star ready to actually color and reproduce. So you'll be getting
Yeah.
both the Madam X and you'll be getting this. This is the where did I put it? Okay,
Promote
it's
my
my
book. Promote
yeah,
my
right.
book.
Promote your books, guys. Oh, here it is. This is what the original packaging was back in the 90s. But it'll be instead be Apex Comics, okay, not Apex Graphics. So this was at times $2. Now inflation and everything, it's $10 for 2 mini comics. Plus you'll have I'm gonna put a print in the back of this, by the way.
And what's the page count on these? Like 32 pages?
32 pages for Madam X and about 26 or something for Nikolai Star. It's a
Awesome.
shorter, yeah, it's a
It'll,
shorter page count. But
it'll
yeah,
be
they're both
great to
good.
get some of your work in my collection and to
Yeah,
see
two
some of
stories.
your early work that you
Oh
did.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. You'll see some of that. Yeah. And then
Definitely worth the price of admission. Keep
there's the
Apex busy mailing this stuff out.
thank you. Yeah, man. Heck yeah. I appreciate that, Michael Taylor. Yeah, we are a pretty good team. This is Apex Comics Cavalcade Ashcan. There's about 20 pages of 3
Which is
stories.
pretty big for an ash can.
Yeah, 20 pages. Shoot, you get
Mine turned out to be what 24 pages.
yeah, 24 pages.
And
It's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
expect that, but I put the supplement in it. You really need a thicker book to staple because yours is
You
staple
do.
too.
It's staple, yeah.
Stapling
had
small stuff is very difficult.
I
I've
stapled
worked at World Color in the binding section, and
one staple I use for this. This one.
oh, okay. Well, will mine have 2 or 1?
You two. Well, if you could do one on an ash can. I've never actually done it, but it stays together.
Well, you
If you want
know,
just a one on
well,
one, that's
I'm
just
just
me.
saying
I'm
if
weird.
something happens
So
to the
there you go.
one. Yeah.
Get
Well,
it
you
right
know
around.
that did that in war rationing in World War II.
That's
I
right.
have a Blue Beetle number 6 from 1942, and
Mhm.
it's like 64 pages, and there's only one staple holding that big bundle together.
Yeah, but it's a full size comic book. Should have 2 staples, but you know what? They're
But during
rationing
the
out.
war, they
They
were
didn't have many.
rationing,
They're rationing. I had
and
to.
this was disposable. In
Yeah.
fact, a lot of them were recycled for the war effort before the war was even over. That's
Russian
why
no
they're
thanks.
so rare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I have like an old
supply and
Luke.
demand.
I had an old Luke Cage Hero for Hire comic, and the staples were a bit rusty. So, and then the book itself, it was in good to fair shape. It wasn't that great in condition. So I loosened the staples. I wanted to actually try to flatten it out more. Somehow it didn't work that way. And so I still have it, I think. Or I don't know what happened to it. I still have it somewhere. Yeah, we're about to be at war. Apex is future proofing. Yeah, I am. I'm future proofing, man. Got future proof your books. Gotta, economize.
I had a friend that would
I'm
make his
selling
own
them. Yes, I am.
comics and
Yes, you too.
laminate
You
them.
too
That'd
can
be
buy my Golden Age comics, mini comics, the Apex Comics Golden Age, and the Apex Comics Cavalcade. $10 each or 2 for 20. If you buy the 2 for 20, you get a bonus gift. So yeah, the description below, my PayPal. You can get there, buy it today, buy it tomorrow, whenever you want to get it. So here it is in the description. I
I
am
promise
selling them.
you, I will read your books.
Oh,
I
thanks.
might take a magnifier for the minis, but I'm all set.
Yeah, I did the lettering by hand, guys. I don't use a computer because I'm decent at computer, but producing comics I'm more by hand guy. This is the lettering. This is my own lettering I did with the books.
You used a color guide, I mean a lettering guide to do
Ames
that?
lettering guide. Ames
Yeah.
Lettering Guide. Yes.
Yeah, I've
Thank
got a
you,
lettering
Ames.
guide or 2 around. Yeah.
This doohickey right here.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Yep.
Ames Lettering Guide. If you haven't seen it already, this is the Ames Lettering Guide.
Need to
Everybody.
have one of those. Heck yeah.
Yes, if you're hand lettering, use one of these. You just still buy them at art stores. I put a
Sure
little
you
tape
can.
there so the dial doesn't move on me. So yeah, there you have it. The Ames Lettering Guide. Bam! Great tool to have. Oh, I'm throwing it across the screen. Nice.
Gravity, it works.
Wow, does work. Gravity's awesome.
Are you taking
Yeah.
your mother to church tomorrow?
I might
You might.
if I
He's
wake up
cagey
early
about
enough.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I might. So yeah. For the here we go for the Nikolai Star. Even added the Apex Comics logo
Well,
recently. There you
Tyler,
go.
he's charging like
Boom.
$5, a piece
Oh,
or more when you factor in shipping. So
yeah. Well, shipping. Yeah, it's includes
as
shipping. By the
much
way.
as you want to, I
Yeah,
mean, I would factor in your cost and double it
I
so
would.
that you can
Yeah,
make a price.
exactly.
I
If the
mean,
page count.
make a profit. Yeah.
Yeah, you do need a
And if it's
price point.
not
So you,
viable at doubled, then maybe not do it, you know?
yeah, yeah. Exactly. Well, it depends how many pages you have and yeah, economics with that. Like you said, Rex. Yeah, you just
Me,
gotta.
I'm the opposite. I doubled, combined and did a supplement because I wanted people to get a satisfying experience, and I didn't feel
Yeah,
like, it needed more content. So I
yeah,
expanded it to 24 pages, and that more than doubled the cost on my end. But I'm still able
yeah.
to make a profit on it, because
Oh,
I'm
thanks,
more
Mike.
than yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, a friend of mine taught me that selling on eBay, double your price.
You do
Because
have to
when
double
you're
price.
talking shipping and your time and your
Mhm.
wrapping time and everything, you have to account for all that. So otherwise, you're
That's
working
true.
for pennies.
Yeah, it's
You
true,
know,
man.
you need to be
Yeah,
able to make a profit, and
that's true.
otherwise you're doing it for nothing. You're breaking
Yeah,
even and you're providing a service. Now, if
yeah,
you're into that, that's fine, but hopefully you can make a profit to further future projects, right? Which
exactly.
are costly to do.
Yeah, these are like low print runs. These will be low
Oh yeah,
print runs, guys. Maybe less than 100. Who knows? I don't know how many I'm going to print. I think right. I think maybe 100
infinitum.
on average. I'm gonna try to do that.
Well, the originals came out what in the 90s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In the 1998 came out, man. Yeah,
Okay. So
only
these
have
are
one.
like second printings, but they're the same
But
as the first.
the first printing would be the first printing under the Apex Comics banner, not Apex Graphics.
Right,
This would be the
right,
first printing of the Apex Comics banner, but it is
right.
in a way a
And they're
reprint,
so
but
obscure. I mean, who cares if
obscure.
it's a reprint? Buy
It's
yours
up
today.
yours. Buy yours today, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reprints can you reprints can be collectible. I can tell you
There
that.
have been. They've gone up in price, in
Oh
fact.
my gosh. Look at those new
Yeah.
facsimile issues.
Yeah, the facsimile issues even.
I
It,
picked up one recently. I picked up the first appearance of Justice League and Braving the Bold number 28 reproduced with all the
really?
ads and everything. Yeah, one of those $3.99 or $4.99 ones. Yeah, couldn't
How much
pass
is it?
it up. I said that's because the key issues are collectible. They're going up in price.
What's the value on it? Do you know the
Oh, I
price?
had no idea. I mean,
Oh wow.
it's a brand new book out.
Someone could look it up for us and put it in the chat. That'd be cool.
It's Apex. You
I was
put
about to
people
sign
to
off
work,
now.
man.
Yeah, no, man. Oh well,
We were
I know.
shutting down a minute
I
ago,
was
and
gonna
now you're
shut down.
having them look
Yeah,
up
I'm
stuff.
kind of pumped up now.
You're
I
pumped
know.
up.
I'm a bit pumped up. There's
I
still
need to
6 people
pump
here.
you up.
Not to pump you up now.
But now,
Let's make this work. Oh
if you want to
God.
know how to get that underground skull, they might probably still have some more
Oh,
for like
please do.
$10.
Where at?
1972 original printing. First time that Lovecraft was put in a comic book, a story adapted into comic book form.
What's the company that put it out? Do you know the company?
Let's see here.
I'm very curious.
Mm, mm, by Arnold Smith. Let's see, out of Dallas, I think.
Arnold
I'm not.
Smith.
Well, I don't know. That might be one of the artists. Let's see. And
Okay.
Last Gas Echo Funnies.
Last Gasp.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I've
it's
heard of
by
them.
Last Gasp. Out
Okay,
of
I've heard of them.
California. Yep.
Right. Yeah, they produced quite a bit of those rare comics.
Yeah.
The yeah, the Indies. That's awesome, man. I love to see that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's got some. I know this isn't Basil Wolvington, but
See
some
that?
very Basil Wolvington type
Oh,
stuff
hell
in it.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's the
God.
inside back cover.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I
Skull.
can't show you the back. It's got.
Ah, I would have showed him my channel. That's all right. I don't want to get
No, to
struck.
get your channel struck. No.
Why does Twitter, they can show nudity on Twitter, but you can't on YouTube?
If
That's
you want
crazy.
me to show it and take a chance, I will.
No, it's all right. I think I remember my mother telling me that some of the relatives worked for Disney. I'm not surprised.
That's the inside back cover right there.
Is that a Basil Wolverton?
No.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Okay.
That's Simon Dietrich.
I never heard of him. Simon Dietrich. Huh.
Well, it's got some pretty good art in it. In
That's
fact,
pretty
this
nice.
looks like it's depicting Lovecraft himself within the comics. So
this is the first Lovecraft.
This was recommended by Horror Mike to me. And of course,
Horror
it's
Mike.
going to have the good acrid smell of newsprint.
I think Horror Mike is doing a live stream tomorrow at noon. Everybody, if you want to catch Horror Mike live stream tomorrow, he has a great channel. Yeah, also, I think Vincent. God, what's his name? Our friend Vincent. Remember? God, I can't think of it. Oh, De Leon. Vincent De Leon has a live stream tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock Central. As far as I know, you want to catch those guys? Of course, the 4 o'clock Shadow Rex's channel is tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Every day.
Absolutely, man. It's a nice book, man.
Sometimes in between. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Look at that frog. Cyber frog. I know.
Oh my God. Look at that frog, man. That's an awesome rendered frog. It's rather human-like. That's
humanoid,
crazy.
Yeah. I'll just be sitting here sniffing my collection.
Yeah, sniffing it like drugs. That's awesome. I love that.
It is a drug. I'm lightheaded right now.
Comic books are my drug, guys, in case you didn't know. Oh, there's no Horror Mike stream tomorrow? Maybe second break.
Misinformation. Spreading misinformation again.
I guess I was. Oh, well.
Now, next week, we'll have the Rex, Hex, and Apex.
Yes.
On
your channel.
My channel.
Yeah.
I have to find somebody to be with us, but I will.
I'll see if I can try to lure up a female guest for you. I'll help you out. I'll try.
Oh,
if you haven't already.
I'll find
one.
Yeah,
you're a lady killer anyway, Rex. You can find ladies. You're good.
That's right.
Yeah. Amen. All right. Well, thanks, guys, for
older men
coming here. Yeah. There you go.
They should love you then, because you're older than I am.
I've been getting hits on these social media sites like, oh, I've noticed, you're great. I think you're cute or whatever. Like, thanks. Well, I'm going to show you the crepe then. If you think I'm cute, I'm just going to show you the crepe and see how it turned out.
Comics, fine, but you show it to the ladies, it's a little,
It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, you run them
female.
They're scared of you.
Oh, what? Tyler Jones? I'll do it. I am. Oh, a female? Tyler's a female.
There you go,
hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to be our guest next week on
Absolutely.
Yeah, 11 a.m. next Saturday.
Do you do Twitter, Tyler? That way I can send you the link, or Facebook, or hit me up on Facebook under Rex Christian.
Oh, good. We'll have Tyler on it.
I prefer Twitter if you're on Twitter. But I can always drop the link for you in the chat if I have to.
Good thing I didn't scare Tyler off, at least. That's nice.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Exactly. I can do it on Facebook. Okay. Well, just hit me up under Rex Christian. I have like a little, instead of my photo, I have a little toy creature from the Black Lagoon as my icon.
Oh, nice. Harmach is preparing for a big stream next Sunday. Okay, well, next Sunday he'll be live streaming, so catch Harmach next Sunday. That'd be cool.
Oh, that Braving the Boat is going for $4 to $5 on eBay with about $5 shipping. That's so good. I mean, buying it local, well, you pay like, I think it was $4.99. I was looking for it, but I can't find it.
You pay with shipping on top of it. It's going to be $7 or $8.
Oh, right, exactly. And those key issues seem to disappear.
They do.
I have
Gmail
another
address.
key Braving the Bold back there. The first appearance of Hawkman in Braving the Bold.
Oh, look, do you have it up there? Let me see it.
Silver Age
Will.
appearance. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look better to see that.
I'll get
Yeah.
that graded. Yeah, it's way up there.
Oh, so way up there? Oh,
It's
okay.
adjust my camera to see it. Yeah, it's up on the top tier. Gotta get that thing graded. It's about an $800 book graded.
Email address. Okay. You catch me. Let's see.
Oh, my
Yours,
Gmail. Well, I'm not
Gmail.
going to give my
I'll
email
tell you
address.
what. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to DM you, Tyler. If you're on Facebook, I'll DM you over there, and we'll.
Yeah, do you follow
Private.
Tyler already?
I don't know if I do, but I'll go ahead and I'll friend her. Or she can friend me at Brett.Cantrell.56 on Facebook. So it's fine. Yeah. I'm public on there, so you can catch me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that's right.
We'll get you on somehow, Tyler. Sure.
We'll get you on. And check out Nephilim Squadron Volume 1, a mind-bending hard science fantasy.
What are we going to talk about, Tyler? What are we going to talk about? You have a subject in mind?
I think she's going to talk about her getting her mini comics, her mini books together. We could probably talk about that. Or you could talk anything like that, Tyler. Whatever you want to talk about, you let us know, okay?
There may be 1,000 Tyler Jones out there on Facebook. Just saying.
I don't know. Is there?
Well, hit us up. Hit us up. I'm under Rex Christian on Facebook. Like I say, with the little green
Tyler
monster.
Jones. Good. Okay.
How to make mini comics. That's cool for selling. Absolutely. We'll talk about that.
Oh, that'd be great. We'll talk about that because, hey, I'm trying to sell mine too.
Yep. I think digest should come back, the little digest size as well.
I wish there would be mini comics storage boxes like this. They ain't big. It doesn't take so much room. Those big.
Well, now somebody printed off, covers and stuff, and did a little spinner rack. Have you seen that?
Are you serious? A spinner rack, a small spinner rack?
Small.
Oh my God! I gotta design one. I gotta design one
with like toothpicks and what? Oh, it looked.
What channel was it on? How did you find it?
Calm down. He's getting excited, folks. It was on Twitter. Yeah, I've seen it a couple times on Twitter. If I come across it again,
yeah, please share that.
I'll try and do a search for spinner rack.
Oh God, I want to see that.
I'll show that tomorrow on my show. Or something.
Yeah, show it on your show. Yeah, a good opportunity to catch Rex's show.
Thank you, Michael.
Shadow. Yep. Yes, please tell. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh, I go. Green Lantern should be shipping soon. Tales of Nova Terra, CG Sword and Fantasy magazine. Oh, I've heard about that, and it's going to be shipping.
I need to go my storage. I've got 2 spinner racks, vintage spinner racks.
that I need to
bring in here and put back there. Put one in front of the shower, maybe.
Shower. Good reading before you shower. There you go.
That's my time travel shower that back there.
It's your time travel. Yeah, I'm going to sell them after this stream.
Keep those books nice and clean, folks.
There's also much we could use trading card boxes for mini comic book boxes. Yeah, trading card boxes. Yeah, they have boxes.
That would work. Yeah,
that would work for a box.
Yeah.
I never thought about that, but yeah.
You can fit a bunch in there.
I need more sleeves. This is sleeves I've been using. I'm running out of the sleeves of these. I'm sure they sell them at these little trading card shops. These little cheap. Yeah, soft sleeves.
Yeah, you could go to.
I need more of those.
Do you have a baseball card shop there?
Oh yeah. There's like maybe a couple of them in town.
Get 100 of them for
And there's a hobby shop. You can probably get that too. They may
and
sell
those
them
will fit in those craft bags. You can go to the craft section and pick those up in various sizes at Walmart.
Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah, wow. That's what I do. And I did artwork on pecans. I'll take it out and I keep it in craft bags.
Oh,
so far, this is the latest one I did, and I did it on December 3rd last year, number 245.
Whoa, what?
And that way I used the pattern of the pecan for my bog.
It's bog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Holy mackerel! That could be like a novelty, Huh.
and I've done 245 of them so far.
Are
I
you
just need some
serious?
more pecans.
What about TM? Are you going to do a TM design on a pecan?
I guess I could. Yeah, I was making these for Fans Fest, but since we didn't have them, I'll keep making
Oh,
them
that's
to
cool.
have something to sell besides my book. I
Get the
might have 2 or 3
bookmarks.
books out by the time we have it for Fans Fest.
Probably would. I
It
probably
was
was
a
going
good motivator in the early, but now I've said, hey, I've got plenty of time, so
Yeah, right.
I'm making sure I'm taking the time to make it right. Yep.
Yeah, I'll never forget that
Went to
creaky
Hobby Lobby and
70s
Target and
Mate.
Walmart for getting trading card sleeves and grab bags as well. I used
Yeah.
cardstock for backs. Yeah, comic books, mini comics cut to size, cardstock, mini comic bags. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's true. You could do that.
Yep. That's cool.
We'll start a
Rex is
mini comic
gone
sensation,
nuts.
guys.
Get it? Yeah.
Rex, yeah,
Hope
we'll
a
make
hope a big giant. I hope Squirrel the Girl
a s-
doesn't.
squirrel girl.
Speciality.
Oh, yeah. You got a
Just
squirrel girl
hope
coming.
she doesn't come along. She'll be wanting my nuts.
What do you-
Just saying.
Someone clip
Oh,
that. Oh, yeah.
oh
Someone clip
yeah.
that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. She'll want my nuts. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, pecans. Yeah, pecans. Oh, yeah. I like that monkey. That's awesome. Show that again.
Yeah, this was one
Oh, my God.
candy dispenser. I said, "Why did you do this? The
Oh, Shadow.
candy. Leave the
Oh,
candy in there."
Shadowhawk sent you that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he sent me that, and he sent me, like I said, well, they need to bring back the digest size. He sent me a couple old digests. I used to have these back in the day.
Oh, my God. Yes. I have those too. I
Yep,
may have one left.
these are the early ones because they started off 95 cents and went higher after that. 100 pages each. These were
Yes.
great
I,
reprint of the old
I have the
material.
I still
You
have
know,
the Doom Patrol reprint in a digest. Had a John Byrne cover on it. It looks so cool. Oh, it's so good.
awesome.
I love 60s Doom Patrol. Hell yeah. Well, it looks like, guys, I'm going to have to cash out over here.
Bruno
So,
Pernini artwork.
Bruno Priviani, yeah, he's
Yeah.
awesome. He's good. Gardner Fox, I think, wrote it.
Have you
right?
watched the TV show?
I've watched the first episode. It looked really good.
Okay. I watched
Yeah.
the first season. It was weird.
Doom Patrol is
Actually,
weird.
John that drew Devil Flyer loaned it to me.
Yeah.
He doesn't loan a lot of stuff out, but I said I'll take care of it. Or he offered, and I said, yeah, I'll watch it. So I binge watched it, and they came out with season 2, and I said, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a fun ride, but
Yeah.
it's not something I'd want to see a lot of times. So
Right. Yeah, Timothy Dalton played a good chief. I thought he was
till
good.
DC started going all weird, with their
Yeah.
stuff, even their
Yeah.
animated stuff. I said that's sad because I used to buy everything that came out, and now it's like,
Oh,
I just don't.
how can I look up Rex and Apex Comics on Facebook? Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll go put my Facebook in the
I'm
chat.
under Rex Christian. Okay, my name
Yeah.
Rex Christian. As far as I know,
Okay.
let me go check just to make sure.
Yeah, there we go. There it is on Facebook.
This is the longest goodbye in comic book.
This is the longest goodbye, guys. Yeah, this is my Facebook link. You guys go ahead and hit me up on Facebook.
Yeah,
DM
yeah,
me.
you can give them the link. Yeah, I'll do that too. Sure.
Yeah, put a link
Make it
in.
easy on them. Yep.
I don't like that they killed off Bond. It's so weird about that movie. After the end of the movie, it says James Bond will return. I thought you killed him off.
Yeah, and replaced him with a
James
black
Bond.
woman, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I saw that movie as she's at the last part of the movie. She says, "You know what? I honor the 007 to be James Bond's number." She said something like that in a way at the end of the movie.
All right,
like,
there's
okay.
the link to my Facebook. I put it in the chat. That's the easiest way. Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like to kill Bond. I'm a Hex Islam. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Double Flyer Facebook. Catch them on the Facebook, guys. That's the link right there. All right. So you guys can hit us up on Facebook and we'll keep in touch.
Yeah.
And for the next week's show, I don't know what's happening next Apex After Dark. We'll have something going on. So, yeah, it's going to be at midnight next week since I'll be working on Saturday night.
There's your pitch, folks. We'll have something.
We'll have something on.
Something to offer you. Don't
I
know
mean,
what yet.
People if they want to come. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I mentioned I've asked Dan Lawless to come on. By the way, Dan Lawless, you know what he said?
Oh, cool. I hope we can get him on here. That's awesome.
Dan Lawless says, "Hi, Apex. I'd love to join you on your show, but not just yet. I threw my back out big time this week, and I can't sit in anything but a recliner for a few more days. After that, I should be back in action. Thanks." I said, Dan, well that's what you get for doing 2006 positions with your wife. I'll laugh at it. LOL. Please get better, my friend. Thanks for responding, and we will love to have you on a future live stream. So that's
you actually told him that something that he could be offended at. I am blown away. I just can't even touch it. Wow.
Dan is like the way I picture Dan. He seems like a really fun guy to hang out with. I don't think
I can't wait till he gets back. Well, I was going to come on, but after that comment,
forget it, pal. Yeah, you offended me on. Terrible. Yes. Yeah, Rick's Christian, Hex Islam, and Apex Jew.
There you go.
Oh, I'm Jewish. Okay.
Yeah.
Not really Jewish, but I'll play like I am.
That cap's Jewish.
Oh, yeah. I sell bagels. There you go. It's kosher. Yeah. With cream cheese.
Cream cheese, absolutely.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Ciao.
Ciao for now, everybody.
Arrivederci.